September 2020 Planetary Transits for Cancer and Cancer Rising. This is an equal house chart set up for 0 degrees Cancer on the ascendant, Eastern Daylight Time, New York. We begin September 1st, 2020, with 3 retrograde planets in Capricorn in the 7th house sector: Jupiter at 17 degrees, Pluto at 22 degrees, and Saturn at 25 degrees of Capricorn retrograde. The Sun is placed in the 3rd house at 9 degrees of Virgo, along with the planet Mercury at 22 degrees Virgo. Venus is placed at 24 degrees of Cancer in the 1st house sector. Mars is at 27 degrees of Aries in the 10th house. Neptune is placed in the 9th house at 19 degrees of Pisces retrograde, and Uranus is at 10 degrees of Taurus retrograde in the 11th. The moon is in the 8th house at 27 degrees of Aquarius. Overview: June 21st through June 30th birth dates. Sun in Cancer at 0 to 9 degrees. June 26th through 30th birthdays will have transiting Uranus in Taurus, sextile the Sun, all of 2020. The 60-degree angle brings opportunity for career advancement, as well as meeting new and stimulating people socially. To get the most out of this energy, make as many new contacts as possible. If female, this energy brings intellectual men into your life who open up exciting new areas of mental exploration, new ideas and new techniques, both technological and metaphysical. If male, you may choose to undertake these high-tech studies. July 1st through July 11th birth dates, Sun in Cancer at 10 degrees to 19 degrees. July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd birthdays will also be under the Uranus sextile the Sun in 2020. Please read the above description. July 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th birthdays will experience the very creative, spiritual, and ultra-romantic Neptune trine the Sun energy all of 2020. Relationships take on a sense of soul union at this time. July 6th through 10th births will feel Jupiter in Capricorn oppose the Sun, stationing at 17 degrees in the month of September, a positive energy that provides a boost of confidence, enabling you to go after what you want. July 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, 6th birthdays have their sidereal Sun placement receiving a square from Neptune. Neptune in hard aspect is also highly romantic, but often with a large dose of illusion, delusion, or deception mixed in. Please see my video for Love and Money, the Neptune Effect. Your personal astrological chart will indicate the possible ways this energy may manifest in your life. Generally speaking, it may bring a relationship with a Neptune type, someone who has this planet prominent in their chart, or the sign Pisces strongly placed. Neptune may also bring the dissolution of a current relationship or the loss of a significant male figure in your life. This energy is profoundly spiritual and enhances whatever psychic aptitude may be present. Avoid drugs and alcohol, especially if you're feeling lost, insecure, or confused in general. On another level, Neptune rules infectious diseases. Do not become lax about disinfecting and protecting yourself and your environment. This is not the time to take risks. July 12th through July 21st birth dates, Sun in Cancer at 20 degrees to 29 degrees. July 12th and 13th birthdays have Neptune trine the Sun, all of 2020. Read the above description. In September of 2020, Saturn will be exactitude at 25 degrees of Capricorn in opposition to July 16th, 17th, and 18th birthdays, an aspect of delays, obstacles, and frustration of plans and goals. On the plus side, it teaches patience. something we all need to learn in 2020. July 16th through 21st births have Mars in Aries in square all month. Slow down, chill out, and stay calm. Please refer to my videos on the Saturn-Pluto conjunction for Cancer, uploaded a year ago in August of 2019. On September 1st, Mercury trine Pluto, between houses 3 and 7, is an excellent energy under which to communicate with partners, both business and personal. Have meetings, present your ideas, set goals, and make plans that are mutually beneficial. September 2nd brings the full moon, 1:23 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time at 10 degrees of Pisces in opposition to the Sun at 10 degrees of Virgo, spanning houses 9 and 3, highlighting education, legalities, publishing, travel, writing, and all forms of communication and connections with others, both local and international. The planet Uranus at 10 degrees of Taurus is making harmonious aspects to this full moon, a trine to the Sun and sextile to the Moon from your 11th house. All the aforementioned life areas may be brought to a head at this time and bear fruit, as well as greater illumination in the form of new ideas and improvements. Also on September 2nd, Sun trine Uranus between houses 3 and 11 could bring much positive stimulation through friendships and group endeavors. On September 3rd, Mercury trine Saturn between houses 3 and 7 is excellent for getting through a great deal of work with others, since concentration and attention to detail is accentuated. On September 4th, Venus square Mars between houses 1 and 10 is a frictional energy. The requirements of your profession today may be in conflict with your personal desires. Let it go for now and revisit the discussion later on today when Mercury sextiles Venus. On September 5th, the planet Mercury enters Libra and moves into your 4th house. On September 6th, the planet Venus enters Leo and moves into your 2nd house. And on September 9th, Mars turns retrograde at 28 degrees of Aries in your 10th house. Also on September 9th, the Sun trines Jupiter between houses 3 and 7, an exceptionally positive energy for relationships, both business and personal. Use this to heal any significant connections that may have become strained. The Sun opposed Neptune on September 11th between houses 3 and 9 could find you feeling confused about communication you received today. Do not make any final decisions now about anything. You may not have the entire story or the facts upon which any decision is based. September 12th, Jupiter turns direct motion at 17 degrees of Capricorn in your 7th house. The Sun trine Pluto on September 14th between houses 3 and 7 is excellent for a meeting with partners to present your insights and ideas on making changes and improvements. If self-employed, use this transformative energy to streamline and reform your business model. Venus square Uranus on September 15th between houses 2 and 11 warns against impulse spending for emotional gratification rather than need. This energy is classic for experiencing a relationship disruption and attempting to make yourself feel better by purchasing something. September 17th brings the new moon, 7:01 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time at 25 degrees of Virgo in the 3rd house, highlighting and energizing communication and mental pursuits over the month ahead. This new moon is harmoniously aspected by trine to Saturn in the 7th house of marriage and partnership, promising great progress and accomplishment through your relationships over the next 4 weeks. Mercury squared Jupiter between houses 4 and 7 on the same day favors making ambitious plans for the month ahead with your social contacts. The autumnal equinox will occur on September 22nd at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, with the Sun entering 0 degrees of Libra and moving into your fourth house. 3 planetary aspects that have to do with communication, both in your career as well as with partners, will be affecting September 20th through September 24th, depending on your location. They'll hit exactitude at different times depending on the time zone. They are as follows: Mercury square Pluto, Mercury square Saturn, and Mercury opposed Mars. These energies are not catastrophic. They are too short-lived, but they are frictional and annoying and not conducive to getting your ideas across. If you can avoid those dates to discuss matters of great importance with partners, especially in your career, do so. On September 27th, the planet Mercury enters the sign of Scorpio and moves into your fifth house. Venus in the second house will trine Mars in your 10th on September 28th, a great energy for creative output professionally. Saturn turns direct motion at 25 degrees of Capricorn on September 29th in your seventh house sector. Also on September 29th, Mars will square Saturn between houses 10 and 7, an aspect of frustrated energy having to do with career goals and plans. Yes, you will feel angry and impatient with delays, but detaching and accepting magnanimously the current state of affairs it's the way to go right now. Good luck.